Hello and welcome back to a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. We are currently just kind of hanging around. I mean, we don't have much to do now that our son has gone off to Duncan Atoll, which he did many years ago and totally didn't do one day ago. But yes, we're just kind of we're waiting to see what our liege wants to do. Our second new liege, because of course we had a new liege and he's dead under suspicious circumstances. And we're waiting to see whether he declares for this war for the Iron Throne. The Iron Throne war is about even, although Aemon is running out of men very, very rapidly. He does, however, if we do this, he does have the Stormlands and some of Dorne with him and a few bits of the Reach. So it's going to be interesting to see what actually happens. The Iron Throne, on the other hand, has the North and their Crown Land, so it's a little bit close, so things could go either way. We'll just speed it up a little bit. Are we leading troops? I just want to check. So we kind of zoom in. Nope, we're at home. Well, we're at Starpike. Same difference. My cute budget deficit has allowed a smuggler's ring to appear in New Barrel. That's not good. Well, I guess we have to try and gain some money. Oh, we gained 14 ducats there. That was interesting. Why did we gain 14 ducats? I don't know. Sir Raymond Fossoway, I hereby invite you to participate in the tourney of Oakenshield, where the best knights and lords of the Reach shall be invited to compete. Regards, Renly Hewitt, Lord of Oakenshield. Well, a chance to prove our worth, and hopefully a chance to gain some coin if we could win it. King Valar of the Iron Throne has inherited the lordship of Summerhall from Prince Maker of the Iron Throne. Would that imply Prince Maker is dead? Oh, he was slain by Merrill in personal combat. Who is Merrill? Sir Merrill, treasure at Hollyhall. Was it just a jewel, or like Hollyhall are currently against the Iron Throne? So he just in a battle just killed him. Wow, that's pretty amazing actually. Yeah. Obviously the Hollyhall are awful for fighting against their liege, but you know, you can respect that he did something that was pretty unlikely. Yeah, we're taking back the Iron Throne is taking back some provinces, and that's what it's saying. After arriving in Oakenshield, the first day of the tourney began in earnest. You tilted against many lesser knights throughout the day, most of whom you unhorsed easily. Now in the coming days, the final rounds of the list begin, and the opposition shall surely be more fierce. I shall ready my horse. Some tax law, yes. The Tourney Herald announces the competitors of the next joust. You've been drawn against Sir Eric Yellshield. That's not Shield, that's Yellshire. You mount your charge, take your lance from your squire right to the end of the list, as Sir Eric does likewise. Then on cue, the horses break into a gallop. How is he fighting? Oh, we have a chance. Steady. As you close in on your opponent, you see an opening, you deftly guide your lance to strike whilst evading their charge. Sir Eric Yellshield took the full force of your lance, went reeling, only managed a glancing blow upon our own armour. He fell off but managed to regain his balance and round the end of the list, ready for another tilt. I'll knock him off this time. As closing on your opponent, you see an opening. We definitely guide our lance to strike whilst evading their charge. He took the full force of our lance, went reeling, only managed a glancing blow upon our own armour. He almost fell off but managed to regain balance and round the other end of the list, ready for another tilt. And we saw another opening, and we expertly struck him with our lance right in the middle of his breastplate, causing the lance to shatter into 1,000 pieces, and he was sent flying from the saddle. The crowd gives a great cheer at your victory and is relieved to see Sir Eric is unharmed. Perfect, we were declared the winner. We won a joust. The Tourney Herald announces the competitors of the next joust. You've been drawn against Sir Ronald. You mount your charge, take a lance of your squire right to the end of the list, and Sir Ronald does likewise. Then on cue, the horses break into a gallop. Sir Ronald is he's not as good as us at jousting. He's better than a previous one though. Steady. Your opponent got the better of you when you met in the centre of the list. Your lance merely makes a glancing blow in their armour whilst their lance hits true. It sends us reeling. We struggle to stay on our horse. The crowd gasps, expecting us to fall, but we maintain our grip and we bring our mount around to the other end of the list, ready for another charge. As we close on our opponent, we see an opening. We definitely guide the lance into strike whilst evading their charge. The coffers from your realm have run dry. Finances are at a new low. One of your vassals, however, surely has enough gold to loan you. He does, yeah. We'll ask him for a loan. You expertly strike Sir Ronald with your lance right in the middle of his breastplate, causing your lance to shatter into 1,000 pieces. As he is sent flying from your saddle, the crowd gives a great cheer at your victory and is relieved to see Sir Ronald is unharmed. A fine hit, I must say. We've been declared the winner. We've won 2 jousts in a row. Sir Brian Durwell and Sir Franklin Kidwell were the next to joust in the list. After many tilts and broken lances, Sir Franklin was eventually on horse, leaving Sir Brian to be the winner. Who is it? Sir Franklin and Sir Brian. Yes, they're both kind of subpar, but I mean, I suppose Sir Brian is the first person we've seen joust all day. The Tourney Herald announces the competitors of the next joust. You've been drawn against Sir Brian Durwell. You mount your charge, take a lance of your squire right to the end of the list, as Sir Brian does likewise. Then on cue, the horses break into a gallop. Steady. Your opponent got the better of you when you met... Oh, let's go for this one first. Sir, I shall of course honour my obligations and give you some gold. 5-year loan at 25% interest. Okay. Your opponent got the better of you when you met in the centre of the list. Your lance merely makes a glancing blow on their armour whilst their lance hits true. Oh dear. Sir Brian Durwell's lance strikes you square in the middle of your breastplate, exploding into many pieces as it hits. The force knocks the wind out of you and sends you flying from your horse to your left, lying in the dirt, defeated as the crowd cheers Sir Brian. Oh no. Sir Brian Durwell's been declared the winner, defeating you and eliminating you from the tourney. Although I was not triumphant, having been defeated in the final tilts, I still finished an honourable second. We came second. I'm received warmly as I claim the runners-up per Brian and the other knights, clapping respectfully. So we get some prestige, and we're in positive money now. Although we do need to repay our vassal after 5 years, but that's no problem. The tourney ends. Although I may not have won any of the melee events, my prowess in the list did not go unnoticed. But of course. Could Cider Hall not just attack our king? It would give us a great chance to like just take it. Okay. Ceres Ashford died. She's married somebody who we've met before, I assume. People are being released from Aemon's dungeons. No real big deal going on there. They do have an army still left, but it's pretty depleted at this point. Since I am such a diligent person, I make sure that everything is as good as it can be. When it comes to my fighting men, I can focus on one of 2 things. More soldiers is the goal. The morale of my retinue is what's most important. Okay. Anything popping up here? Maybe the morale, possibly, like, because we're on it's kind of 50-50. That neither one's really determined by us. I think morale. Okay. Let's I'm still interested in this. I heard people dying. People have been released from dungeons. Oh, it's just a random courtier from Dorne. Okay. It's come to my attention that the Justicar of the West March, Al of Darkdale, has bribed and threatened his way through my domain, trying to get enough people to recognise and claim my title that he's fabricated for his liege, Lord Samuel of the West March. Excuse me? The West March is fabricating on us? Oh, well, they better not use it. Exactly. Malera Blackfire died of gonorrhea. She was married to Arian Blackfire. Oh, she's the mother of Aemon. Okay. Well, Lucas of Bonningdale inherited a castle. Okay. A son was born to Lord Mathos, the Great Hawk, and Lord Malora Fossoway, called Quinton. Well, I decided that we're actually just going to let the AI name them, because if we're going to say that we're... My argument before was that we would just roleplay anyone we had a decision for. But it could also be argued that we just roleplay one character, which, you know, in a way makes a lot of sense, given this is the only option. You know, like, this is the only other chance that you would do this. So we're just going to say, okay. We need to have a guardian for our grandson, and we're in charge of this. Who do we want to educate our grandson? I mean, we could do it. We could send him off to Sir Duncan the Tall as well. But, you know, let's just do that. That seems sensible enough. No, I want Sir Duncan the Tall. There we go. He's someone we trust, and he's very good at educating people, we think. So that'll do it. My moodiness and tendency to lash out at people is getting worse. I sleep too little and I can't seem to stop worrying. I gained the trait stressed. Oh no. Don't be stressed. It's not good at all. Ah, they accepted the contract. How old is our heir? 7. So yeah, we probably don't want to die yet. That wouldn't be good. It's time for me to choose how I want to educate my grandson, House Fossoway. Well, obviously he will be groomed for command. Maybe. Yeah, even if it's just command of armies. And we will pay for the best equipment possible, which of course puts us in debt again. Please stop having children, we can't afford it. Oh well. The world is a dangerous place and devious plots are everywhere. Rumours have reached that people are conspiring to kill you. What? Nobody has told me about this. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to be careful. We are paranoid after all. Who did you declare for? You're against the Iron Throne. The Iron Throne's got a lot of people against it. In fact, they've been sieged. The Aemon's host sieged the capital, which should mean that the war might be over, right? Taxes law changed. Guess the law's not right over. A Daenerys Targaryen is dead. She was married to the old Prince of Dorne, and was the mother of the current Prince of Dorne. Okay. Cool. I'm still wondering how they haven't won here, because they've got into the Red Keep. That should be a win, but maybe they're just working out things. Dear Raymond, I would like to invite you to join a small gathering of friends to dine, drink, and forget about the world outside for a little bit. Please be prepared to be reserved a few days for this, in case we truly get into the spirit of proceedings. Now, he's just a commander, and he's master of the Horse of Cockoswent, commander, Justicar. But we don't know him. We're not friends with him. What if this is a trap? No, we can't. We can't do it. We gotta be safe. What if he's trying to kill us? Yes, of course, Cider Hall is changing tax law. It's always about the money. Right, why are they standing here? Oh, because they only have 18 men. Well, that makes a lot of sense, you know? Yeah. Are people here not in dungeons? Huh. No, they're not. Maybe they all got put into hiding and that's why they've not all been captured. That could be it. Agreed to become a Dornish vassal. That's probably someone who got escaped from Dorne down here and then was outside the war. Revolt risk has gone up because he's been trying to squeeze some extra taxes out of our peasants. Oh no. And some people, the mayors, don't like us. Oh dear. It's not going well. We need the taxes to pay for all of our education. The sword in my hand seems heavier and heavier each year. Oh no, we lose a skilled fighter. We go down to trained fighter. Ah, that's not good. We're not as good at fighting. How will we win all those jousts without being really good at fighting? Lord Wendell Chester the Lecher is dead. He was a good jouster. He wasn't in the end, but he was a good jouster. He died a natural death. Taxes law. Night's Watch are doing taxes law. Perfect. We're almost in positive money, although we do have a loan. I like all the people declare. Wait, are these people declared against Stormlands now? Yeah, it says they're at war with the Stormlands, but they're in a different war. No, they're defending against Aemon's host war in the Iron Throne, but it looks like the Iron Throne isn't in it anymore. Am I wrong? Yeah, kinda. Huh. Weird. Oh no, they are war. It did have them as war allies. It just, I guess it's got a weird kind of system for showing up. Sir Nelsley Fossoway is no longer a treasurer. Okay, well we will appoint a new treasurer. Let us appoint. I guess we'll appoint someone we trust. So Melora, even though she's not so good at it. That could be it. We're not friends with anyone else, so yeah, just someone we trust. And obviously she will go and collect taxes. I can't see how that could go badly. No, not at all. Reports from New Barrel that his charity work on your behalf is proceeding well. The poor have been fed and the parish standing has improved. Good, we got some more piety. A couple of places are breaking free from the Westlands. A lot of the places around the Iron Throne are getting sieged, which is interesting. Be interested to see if the Iron Throne's gets taken soon. Okay, a few more things are being just sieged, besieged. Author of the Veil was slain by Aris in personal combat. Okay, so the Veil they are war allies, aren't they? All these ones, no. Yes, maybe. No, they weren't. Okay. Okay, so slain in personal combat by Aris. Okay. Aris, commander of Blueburn. Blueburn are in the war, yeah. So he's defending against... Oh, so he was on Aemon's side. Now he has died. Well, it's his own fault, but it is our son. It is our daughter's father-in-law, so we should probably care a little bit. So this now means that it went to Lord Paramount Jasper of the Vale, and Jasper is Mathos's brother. So it could eventually pass to Mathos. He's fourth in line now, I think. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, fourth in line. I was right. Interesting. Sir Valar Targaryen accepted King Aemon of the Iron Throne's peace offer. Oh, Aemon won! We have a new king! Wow, the Blackfire Rebellion succeeded. We no longer have a Targaryen in charge. And Sir Duncan the Tall is no longer the guardian of Arthur and Garth because he's no longer a King's Guard. Wow. Yeah, he usurped a whole bunch from Valar. We now have someone new in charge. Duncan the Tall is... someone. He's Lord Commander Duncan the Tall. Of the King something. Can we, Oh, he's now head of the King's Guard? I would like you to educate Garth. Definitely. I would also like... Oh, we need to wait for him to say yes. Harrenhal declared the War of Harrenhal independence on King Aemon. Interesting. Lord Stefan of Fontown declared the War of Fontown independence on King Aemon. Lady Sarella of Plankytown declared the War of Plankytown independence on King Aemon. Lord Paramount Holstein of the Riverlands declared the War of Riverlander independence on King Aemon. Interesting. Wow, people are not happy about King Aemon. Aemon, if you could just answer our request, we just, Oh, there's a new Lord Commander of Night's Watch. Night gathers, and now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death. I shall take no wife, hold no lands, father no children. I shall wear no crowns, win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher on the wall. I am the fire that burns against the cold. The light that rings the dawn. The horn that wakes the sleepers. The shield that guards against the realms of men. I pledge my life and honour to the Night's Watch. So for this night and all nights to come. The Lord Commander has died. Pate will replace him and serve the realm in these troubled times. Okay, cool. Yes, fantastic. He accepted. I just want to stick in here. It's interesting how he's now commander of the Night's Watch. Golden Company disbands. Aegur Bittersteel, one of the great bastards of Aegon IV, was the founder of the Golden Company. He is one of Daemon Blackfire's most trusted men and took the sons into hiding across the Narrow Sea after the Blackfire's defeat. After struggling to rally support for the Blackfire exiles, the Golden Company was established to provide haven for the exiled lords and knights of Westeros, to unite all the disparate Blackfire supporters. Ever since they have struggled to put one of their own on the Iron Throne, whilst earning a reputation as one of the most formidable and reliable sellsword companies of the Free Cities. Now that the mission is fulfilled, the company can finally disband, having regained their honour and lands. So he is now, he is now back at the Iron Throne, although he is incapable. Oh, interesting. Right, I would like to ask you about educating, who did we get educated? Was it Garth or Arthur? Garth is now being educated by the right one, so it's Arthur we need to get educated now. I would like to educate Arthur. Not with you, as much as I would like it. Sir Duncan the Tall. Yes. They might become Kingslander, which isn't good, but... They have ransomed Sir Cal from the clutches of Lord Paramount Jasper. Okay, that's just everybody going back to where they should be. They've approved the institution of limited crown authority. They accepted that. I managed to stop the mage bill just before they did anything hasteful to the young, beautiful woman they accused of witchery. Well, we are zealous, so if they accused her of witchery, then she could be put to ordeal by water. She could confess her sins after some time in the torture chamber. That doesn't seem right. Someone so beautiful must be a witch. Well, we do have kind, and this does say kind. Although we're zealous, so we could say try her. We're probably not going to torture her. That would seem unlikely. Or we could pious would be. This would kind of be the zealous. One of these would be zealous, and this one would be kind. I don't know. Diligent and honourable seems like we should just put her to the ordeal by water. Like we should test it. Maybe we should see if she weighs as much as a duck. We'll do the ordeal by water. Right. Hey, we're in positive money again. Fantastic. This is interesting Iron Throne thing. I kind of thought the Targaryens would be in charge forever, but now it is the Blackfires, who are in a way related, but they're not directly Targaryen line. So, yeah. Cool. Who would be the heir to the throne now? So that would now be his sibling, Vilkir, Blackfire. Then it goes to Hagen and Aenys. Let's go to the very difficult to read House Blackfire tree. I say difficult to read because if I was to open this one, it starts to loop around on itself. So, it goes to Vakar. I just want to know where it will go. It goes to Vakar, then it goes to Hagen, then it goes to Aenys, then it will go to Ares, and then the Blackfire line would be gone. Because Daemon is part of the Night's Watch. Then it would probably jump back to Becco Bittersteel. So it could very easily pass into Bittersteel lands. Make her the unworthy, as pushing the Prince Byron Bloodraven for the Iron Throne. Interesting. He was someone we marked earlier, especially, isn't he? Yeah. Cool. But he is, he's a crow, but he's not actually a Night's Watch member. Am I right about that? Yeah, he's not a Night's Watch member, but he does have a crow following. And he has a Valyrian steel sword. Interesting. Well, we'll see how this goes down. We can't look at any of the factions. We're just the Liege Loyalist. We'll just do what he tells us. But, yeah. Interesting. Peasants revolt on Lord yes, Lord Rudlick. He is Lord, isn't he? I thought it said King for a second. No, it's Lord Paramount Rudlick. People are being released from dungeons. Since I came to Starpike, we've never had a shortage of soldiers reinforcing our troops. They know that fame and fortune await. Aha! The King on the Iron Throne. In the name of the Father, I, King Aemon of House Blackfire, promise, pledge, and guarantee in the sight of the Seven that I will be protector and defender of the realm and always useful to it, however many, insofar as I am supported by divine assistance according to my knowledge and ability. Today, King Aemon was crowned by His Holiness, the High Septim, and formally received the title of King of the Andals, the Reigner, the First Man, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, Protector of the Realm. He is no king of mine, I say. Ooh. Well, we'll wait just a few days. High Septim has died, been replaced by Septim. He died in a dungeon, so King Aemon. Oh, so he was taken prisoner, forced to declare him king, and then he was killed. I just want to leave it till we get the pop-up that we know, till we finished all of the king pop-ups. Agreed to become vassal. Yeah, all the people are going back under who they should, apart from some of the Iron Throne, because the Iron Throne is currently at war with the Riverlands over whether they'll be independent or not. How many men does the Iron Throne have right now? 500, and the Riverlands has 4,000, so they could stay ahead. So Ares is being released. Interesting. Yeah, nobody else is in this Riverlands war. It's very cool. Of course, Harrenhal is also trying to declare a separate independence war. But Harrenhal doesn't have as many men, do they? They only have 300, so they might lose. But, yes. So it could lead to a point where Harrenhal is not independent, but the Riverlands is independent. So Harrenhal would be under the Iron Throne. It's kind of cool. Golden Glove suffered from, died from severe maiming. That's not good. I think we've had all the pop-ups about a new king. So yeah, the realm is in complete chaos. It is gone to hell. And I'm loving every moment of it. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.